So, good morning to our Inspire Elsis radio listeners. We are tuned in the AM today. We got a special guest, Frank Julius from the Young People at Work. Um, he is an amazing man. He's on his fifth book, but he's going to tell us all about his history and about the progression as an organization that helps unemployed people gain skills through all the courses that they do, and then they set them free and they get work. And that is what we need on the Cape Flats. We need skilled people to get work to change the narrative of our story. So, welcome to Inspire Elsis Radio, Frank.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ilham. It's a pleasure to be with you guys, and thank you so much for the opportunity to share, man. I really appreciate it, eh?
No, no, it's not a problem. So, if you can tell us a bit about your organization and your footprint in our communities, like how did it start?
Yeah, okay, so Young People at Work is actually a very old organization. It's a new name, but old. We started off in 1992. I used to be involved in the community for many years. I'm still involved in the community, but at that time, in 1992, I wanted to really start something that can give back to the community, but especially with a focus on the unemployed youth.
Mm,
And so what was born was called the Resource Action Group in Bishop because I am from Bishop and we gave birth to Resource Action Group. And basically the focus was to get people to become productive, to become capacitated, become empowered in skills that the school couldn't provide. And then, of course, to support them, to provide ongoing follow-up support so that they can become employed. The main objective was for them to become employed and, of course, to then have access to a sustainable livelihood.
and
You
that's a
know,
never-ending
that was the
story.
idea.
So, you never
Yeah,
run out of work,
yeah.
Frank.
So definitely, yeah. So we have a kind of philosophy that is quite different from what people are used to. Um, and basically, we believe that we actually believe there's no such thing called unemployment
Mm.
because if you look deep into unemployment, you are defining it as a person who hasn't got work. So we don't believe in that. As a research concept, as a research construct, yeah, there will be unemployment can be measured and so on. But we believe there's something called social work in a social context. And we believe that the most important work you have to do is actually to work on yourself. Because when you work on yourself, you can never become unemployed because there's so much to do. It's a never
Mm.
ending job. It's a lifelong learning. It's a
Mm.
lifelong project to work on yourself. And if you learn to work on yourself, you can't retrench yourself, you can't put yourself on short time, you
Mm.
always have work to do because if you look around you, there are so many things to be done. The reason why we have something called unemployment is because some people who are controlling the work we have to do cannot make a profit out of that work, and then they can't employ you because they can't benefit financially. It doesn't mean the work has stopped. It doesn't mean that there is
Mm.
no work. There is work. It's just someone cannot benefit from it financially in order to exploit you.
Mm.
But the actual work that you need to do is to work on yourself. And if you work on yourself, you have lifelong employment.
Mm.
You can become productive.
Mm.
Even if you have to challenge the system that is causing unemployment, you still have work to do. You might not always get paid the money you need to do the work, but the point is the work is being done.
Mm.
And that is
So
the
also,
concept
Frank, so
that young
you
people at
saying
work.
self-development is very important so that maybe those
Exactly.
people, this community don't appreciate, but you can always go somewhere else because it's also an environmental thing.
Yes.
But you wrote a
Yes.
book, you're writing books about these things and case studies. So
Yes.
can you
Yes.
tell us more about your research and tell us more about what you uncovered through these case studies?
Okay, so I've been involved, like I said, for many years, more than almost 4 decades. I've been involved working with unemployed youth. So the first group we started was called Resource Action Group in the 90s. And then that group evolved into what we now call today, we call it Young People at Work. And as the name says, young people at work, people always busy working. There is not whether you get paid or not, the work continues. And as the work continues, you are empowering yourself. You are developing new skills. You are capacitating yourself. You're making a contribution to society. You're adding value to other people and to yourself in the process. Because adding value, developing yourself is always a two-way process. As you develop yourself, you also develop other people. So young people at work, then we rebranded ourselves in 2012 and we became young people at work, and we developed a number of projects we developed. So the book I'm currently writing is about all those experiences. I'm trying to document it, I'm trying to capture it, because we had so many success stories. It's amazing. If you go to our website, you'll see all these testimonials people wrote. And if you go to our Facebook page, we've got about 120,000 followers on Facebook. And time again, people will come back to the page and say, I was there, I studied by young people. Look where
Mm,
I am now. I did the RPL course at University of Western Cape. I went for that interview. I got the job. And the golden thread that goes through all the stories is they were equipped, they were empowered with relevant skills. And even some people didn't have matric, got jobs, without
mm,
matric. We've got a case now. Can I tell you, we've got a case now? We've got a case right now of a guy that went to Greece.
mm.
He's working in Greece now. He hasn't got matric. He didn't even finish primary school. He got grade 7.
Oh my goodness.
But he is now in Greece. He's working there. You know what? He came through us. His name is Jaden. Jaden came through us.
Mm,
And he studied during COVID. He studied online. He came for practical training after COVID. He came to one-on-one training, face-to-face training. He job shadowed me personally. He came to our workshops. He asked me, Uncle Frank, can I work with you to observe you? And I said, yes, no, it's fine. And it wasn't long that in the company where he applied for a job through the church where he was attending, someone noticed him and they offered him an opportunity and admin. And there he got a job. And then he excelled so much. I couldn't believe he didn't have a trick. And he excelled so much that at the later stage, people in the company came to him for advice. Can you believe it?
oh
The youngster
wow.
was out matric.
Mm.
And man,
But
it
I
wasn't
don't
long
think
and he got opportunity.
I understand why school is important to teach you development and to teach you routine. But
Mm,
just because you don't have a qualification doesn't mean you're not intelligent. Sometimes it is environmental factors. You can't afford school. Because I mean, poverty is a real thing on the Cape Flats, Frank.
yes, yes,
So don't underestimate somebody. Maybe they couldn't finish school and maybe it wasn't their
yes,
fault.
yes,
Doesn't mean they're stupid. It's just something that
yes,
they couldn't complete because of other factors. But I just
yes,
want to get
true.
back into your courses because you offer so many courses. Can you just tell us like what kind of courses do you do and what is your focus? Because I know your goal is to get them employed, but
Yes.
holistically you're also
Okay,
looking at them, no?
Okay, so we offer both in-person training where you can come in face to face, but we also have online training. The
Mm,
online actually developed during COVID when we were forced to put stuff online. People couldn't travel. But we offer a number of courses. First, we offer our own training, which is focusing on computer training. We travel to communities, to libraries. People follow us on Facebook. You will see what we do every week. This week we are in Delft and in Bellville South. We travel to different communities, Elsies River, Mitchell's Plain, Steenberg. We travel East River, Khayelitsha. And the reason why we travel is because we want to make our training accessible to people. Those who can't afford to travel by taxi, those who are scared of gang violence and taxi violence, can then just go to their local library and then they can go and they can get a training for free. We offer free training. Ne? If people want the CV printed, if they want certificates printed, we charge a very small fee of 60 Rand for both. And they can then, get the stuff printed. They don't have to actually, come to the training and then pay first. They can actually get the training done. And then even afterwards, after weeks, when they maybe have the money, they can pay us and say, listen, I'm not ready for my CV to be printed or certificate. So the training in itself is free. And during the training that we offer at the libraries, our trainers are trained to share with people as many opportunities as possible, meaning they are able to expose participants to our whole network of access to employment, access to further training, and there's a whole lot of partners we work with in our network. And then that is actually the actual value of people. Why do we go to libraries? Libraries have what is called the Smart Cape system. They've
mm,
got access to free computers and they also have access to free Wi-Fi. Now, can you believe it? Many people don't even know about it. When we ask people in our workshops, do you know your library's got free access to computers and access to data? They don't know. And all the library needs for you to come in, bring your proof of residence, and bring your ID, and they sign you up. And once you are signed up with your library card, you can have access to all of that. So why do we do the libraries? Because when we go to the libraries, those who don't have library cards can also get the card at the library. And then when we are not there, they can go back to the library and work on the computers within the library, as well as use access to free Wi-Fi. And then there they can access employment opportunities and new training opportunities, and then they can communicate with us also. They haven't got data, use the library's data because it's free. So that is the first thing that we do. We do that on a regular basis. Every week, we are in different communities, right? Then we have our own computer training at our own center in Athlone. We've got a center in Athlone Grassroots in Tupperton Road. And we also have a center in Paro, where we are based, our main center. And from there, we do a very more intensive course that prepares you for the job, for the work environment. It's called the 8-week intensive computer course. We charge a small fee for that, but you can pay it off. It's subsidized training. We get sponsors who subsidize the training, and then the person, instead of paying the private rate that you pay in the private sector, you're gonna pay about 5 times less than what you pay normally. And that course consists of the whole MS Office package, introduction to computers, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Excel, MS Access, Internet and email, and so on and so on. And you get your CV afterwards updated. You get certificates also updated. You only pay a deposit of 250 Rand, and then you can negotiate how much you can pay off over the 8 weeks, before you complete the training. And then we also have the same, we also have the introduction course, which is online via WhatsApp. So people who are anywhere in the country can go onto WhatsApp, and then they can get all the slides and all the voice notes. We also have an MS Windows course online, which is free of charge. If you are done with the course, you can ask for a certificate, and you'll pay 50 Rand for the certificate, but the training in itself is free. We also
Frank,
have
we're
live
running out
skills
of time. We're
training.
running out of time. It's
Okay,
also possible. But
so
I
okay,
just
we
want
also have
lastly,
live skills training.
I also just want to ask
Okay,
you, it feels like it's not just like a course-based thing. It's also you care about the people. So it's kind of like you're
yes,
building a
definitely,
network. So why would you encourage shortly?
definitely.
Why do you encourage people to join young people at work?
I would encourage you because lifelong learning never stops. You can never stop learning. In school, when you're done with matric, it doesn't mean that you are done with education. It actually just starts. In today's world where work is coming and going so rapidly,
Mm.
technology is changing everything. The work of yesterday becomes obsolete tomorrow. You have to stay adaptable to the job market.
Mm.
Adaptable means you have to have skills that can make you change jobs anytime you want, you know? And so young people at work actually try to teach people that skill of becoming adaptable to the work environment. That is
Mm.
the main thing that we try to teach people.
There's freedom
And
in
then
being a
what we also
developed
say,
person, basically.
that's correct. We also say to people is don't just look at yourself as an individual and where you are, but also look at where you can make a contribution. Where can
Mm.
you contribute? Go into your community, find out where are the challenges, and try to make a contribution. In the process, you are also going to build yourself up.
Hey Frank, you're such a dynamic person. We must definitely get you back onto the
Don't
airwaves.
worry, next time I'll be there. I will
Yes,
be in
next time we're
person
gonna
next time
be
in
there. Yes.
person.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So just contact
You're welcome,
details.
eh?
How do they contact you?
0708. People can go to our website if they
Hmm.
want to, but if they want to WhatsApp us, they can go to our WhatsApp number is 073 820 1534.
Thank you so much, Frank. People, so you heard it straight out of Frank's mouth. Please contact them. You don't need to be hopeless. There is people out there to
Yes.
help you, and Frank is
Yes.
one of them. Thank you so much for your time, Frank. And next
Your
time we'll see
pleasure.
you in
Thank you, love.
studio,
Thank you
now.
very much. Eh?
Yes, thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Bye bye.
Bye.